Sanghang saranang gacchami. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Now I'll read you the discourse on mindfulness of breathing, Ānāpānasati Sutta, in English. Thus have I heard. Once the Blessed One was staying at Savatthi in the eastern part in the palace of Mijida's mother, together with a large number of well-known elder disciples. Now, on that occasion, elder monks were teaching and instructing new monks. Some elder monks were teaching and instructing 10 monks. Some elder monks were teaching and instructing 20, 30, 40 monks. The new monks were realizing great and successive attainments. And how, monks, is mindfulness of breathing in and out of great fruit and of great benefit when cultivated and made much of? Here, monks, having gone to the wilderness, a foot of a tree or an empty building, a monk sits down with legs crossed and body erect, establishing mindfulness to the forefront, always attentive. He breathes in with mindfulness and breathes out with mindfulness. The 16 steps of mindfulness of breathing. Breathing in long, he knows, I'm breathing in long. Breathing in short, he knows, I am breathing in short. Breathing out long, he knows, I'm breathing out long. Breathing out short, he knows, I'm breathing out short. He trains himself. Breathing in, I experience the whole body. Breathing out, I experience the whole body. He trains himself. Breathing in, I calm the bodily formation. Breathing out, I calm the bodily formation. He trains himself. I will breathe in, experiencing joy. He trains himself. I will breathe out, experiencing joy. He trains himself. I will breathe in, experiencing pleasure. He trains himself. I will breathe out, experiencing pleasure. He trains himself. I will breathe in, experiencing mental formation. He trains himself. I will breathe out, experiencing mental formation. He trains himself. I will breathe in, calming the mental formation. He trains himself. I will breathe out, calming the mental formation. He trains himself. I will breathe in, experiencing the mind. He trains himself. I will breathe out, experiencing the mind. He trains himself. I will breathe in, pleasing the mind. He trains himself. I will breathe out, pleasing the mind. He trains himself. I will breathe in, concentrating the mind. He trains himself. I will breathe out, concentrating the mind. He trains himself. I will breathe in, releasing the mind. He trains himself. I will breathe out, releasing the mind. He trains himself. I will breathe in, observing impermanence. He trains himself. I will breathe out, observing impermanence. He trains himself. I will breathe in, observing dispassion. He trains himself. I will breathe out, observing dispassion. He trains himself. I will breathe in, observing cessation. He trains himself. I will breathe out, observing cessation. He trains himself. I will breathe in, observing relinquishment. He trains himself. I will breathe out, observing relinquishment. Monks, this is how cultivating and making much of mindfulness of breathing in and out is of great fruit and great benefit. An excerpt from the Ānāpānasati Sutta. The essence of Ānāpānasati Sutta. When the Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara was cultivating the profound Prajnaparamita, he perceived with clarity that the five aggregates are sunya and transcended all suffering and difficulty. Shariputra, form is not different from sunyata, and sunyata is not different from form. Form is precisely sunyata, and sunyata is precisely form. The same applies to sensation, perception, volition, and consciousness. Shariputra, all phenomena have sunyata as the essential characteristic. They do not arise or cease. They are neither impure nor pure. They do not increase or decrease. Therefore, in sunyata, there is no form, no sensation, perception, volition, and consciousness. There is no eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. There is no sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, and thought. There is no realm of the eye, up to no realm of consciousness. There is no ignorance, and no cessation of ignorance, up to no aging and death, and no cessation of aging and death. There is no suffering, no cause of suffering, no cessation of suffering, and no path to the cessation of suffering. There is no wisdom nor its attainment, because there is nothing to attain. The Bodhisattva, relying on Prajnaparamita, lives with a mind free of obstacles. Without obstacles, he feels no fear, has abandoned the erroneous views and delusions. He has nirvana as the final goal. All the Buddhas of the three periods, by relying on Prajnaparamita, attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. For this reason, we recognize that Prajnaparamita is a mantra of great power, the mantra of great wisdom, the supreme mantra, the unequaled mantra, which can remove all suffering. It is true and not false. Therefore, we recite the mantra of Prajnaparamita that goes like this. Gate, gate, para gate, para sangate, bodhi swaha. the essence of Prajna Paramita Sutta. Karaniya Metta Sutta. This is what should be done by one who is skilled in goodness and who knows the path of peace. Let them be able and upright, straightforward and gentle in speech, humble and not conceited, contented and easily satisfied, unburdened with duties and frugal in their ways, peaceful and calm and wise and skillful, not proud or demanding in nature. Let them not do the slightest thing that the wise would later reprove. Wishing, in gladness and in safety, may all beings be at ease. Whatever living beings there may be, whether they are weak or strong, omitting none, the great or the mighty, medium, short or small, the seen and the unseen, those living near and far away, those born and to be born, may all beings be at ease. Let none deceive another, or despise any being in any state. Let none through anger or ill will wish harm upon another. Even as a mother protects with her life her child, her only child, so with a boundless heart should one cherish all living beings, radiating kindness over the entire world, spreading upwards to the skies and downwards to the depths, outwards and unbounded, freed from hatred and ill will, whether standing or walking, seated or lying down, free from drowsiness. One should sustain this recollection. This is said to be the sublime abiding, by not holding to fixed views, the pure-hearted one having clarity of vision, being freed from all sense desires, is not born again into this world. Karaniya Metta Sutta.